Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome back to another episode of The Binding of Isaac. What are we doing this time? I couldn't tell you if my life depended on it. What should we do? I mean, you know, Lazarus doesn't have a whole lot of stuff. Lilith doesn't have a whole lot of stuff. Polyon doesn't. Let's play as Lazarus. It looks like I need to go all the way up and defeat Blue Baby. Well, that is not exactly what I would have wanted, but I'm gonna take it. Huh? Why are you pausing? Huh? What's going on, game? Ah, that's why. Apple, well, iTunes specifically popped up and it's like, yo dog, I'm not existent anymore. Sorry for breaking into the game here, but yeah, I just need to tell you some stuff. And I'm like, no, I should uninstall it. But you know what that would require? A non-trivial amount of me doing something productive with my life. And we can't have that. All right? Productivity in my life? No, I can't even get all of my episodes of games that I enjoy playing out in a given week. So there's no way that I'm going to just remove something from my computer that would help it run maybe just a little bit better. There's just no way. I don't see it happening. I think it's a little foolish that you think that it might even be possible. And that's all I got to say about that. Also, I've never really used iTunes all that much. It was just for a while there, it was the most, I would say, efficient way of organizing all of your information. But I will say, you know what I really disliked about iTunes? The fact that they got rid of their rating system. They used to have such a great rating system. And by such a great one, I mean literally you could just buy song or by album, maybe even by artist, but I don't remember if you could do it by artist or not. You could, is it just slow? Yeah, okay, let's try it out. You could rate stars just one, or you could rate those songs 1 to 5. That was great. That was more than great. That was exactly how I wanted to to do everything that I wanted to do, you know? I like that granularity when it comes to being able to rate stuff. I know we've talked about the NPS score not too long ago, so you guys know how I feel about rating stuff. But then they're like, hey, you know what? 1 to 5? That's too many choices. We're gonna give you a thumbs up or a thumbs down. And I'm like, no, what? That is literally either it's 100% good or it is 100% bad. There is no in between. There's no chance for me to make an informed decision. When I say it's a plus, is it always a plus? A thumbs up to me means this song 100% it's a banger. You can always listen to it no matter the circumstances. No, most songs aren't like that. Most songs are a 2 or a 3. Let's face it. Now a 2 or a 3, a 3 could be a great song, but maybe you only want to listen to it while you're sad, you know? And that kind of song, I wouldn't, underneath the thumbs up, thumbs down, it's gonna get a thumbs down. It's a bad system. While underneath the original system, would have given it a 3-star, and then I can be like, sweet, okay. That would tell me exactly what I needed to know. 3, situational. Got to be in the mood for it. Thumbs up, you can't tell. There's a reason I'm not in charge, I think, of any real powerful companies. Or really any companies whatsoever, powerful or not. It's because I have such strong opinions about something small like rating systems, like no work would ever actually get done. Because I'd be like, yeah, I mean, that's cool and all, but have you ever thought about the fact that this is the exact opposite way that all of this should run? Like, think about that. Like, think about, like, instead of giving, like, creditors. If instead of giving creditors, you know, +1, no, not +1, what am I saying? Like, AAA ratings. Right, and like a million different ratings of that. It's not just like, okay, thumbs up or thumbs down. It is, hey, let me give you, you know, you get an AA, you can get a AAA, you can get an A, a B+, B-, A-, A+, like, instead of having every single one of those options available, what if they just were like thumbs up? And then as soon as something happened, or you're no longer thumbs up, you are suddenly thumbs down. You're suddenly the worst possible company in the entire universe. Like, that was it. How would companies feel about that? They would hate it. Because it's an unfair and non-granular system. Well, guess what, Buttercup? It's exactly what iTunes did to themselves. And I know that may be a controversial opinion. Some people are going to be like, hey, Jocelyn, I don't want to think about everything every time I listen to a song. And I'm like, well, that's fine. You know what? You can give it a 5. Give it a 5 always, or give it a 1 always. That way you don't have to worry about in-betweens. There we go. That's an easy way of doing that. I just think Apple went about it wrong, and I'm just not afraid to. I'm not afraid to admit it. I'm gonna do 1. I'm gonna do 2. I'm gonna. Ooh, pentagram is so nice. It's definitely worth the damage I took to go in here. And actually, I mean, I know that we've taken some damage, but we're also off to a pretty good run. There we go. I had to remember how to drop my trinket because I was like, you know what's really annoying actually? This trinket, like there's probably good reasons to want that floaty trinket. I could not think of one. I figured though that between me and Sister Maggie, we can do okay. I mean, assuming we can hit them. I always tend to have trouble hitting those guys, and I don't know why. The heads of the keepers or whatever they're called, I'm just like, they in theory, they shouldn't be that hard to hit. But in practice, they are a little tricky. Now, what's the big thing that we're looking for here? It's the same thing that we're kind of always looking for. A key? That's not true. We're not normally looking for a key. But in this particular run, yes, we are looking for a key. Just one. I don't need many keys. I don't need to be the holder of all keys everywhere. I don't need to be the key holder at like a retail store. A retail store is what I meant to say. I think it came off more like retail shore. You know what? Let's do it. We're right here. We got nothing to lose. Is it this guy? This guy's not really that annoying, but he does have a whole lot of HP. Those are going like super fast. He shot those out at like warp speed. Another one? Okay. I was like 1 or 2 or 3 perhaps, but no, just 1. That was good. At least whenever I get hits, or the first time I get hit, I should say, not every time. My shot speed or tear delay, whatever you want to call it, goes down. So like that's nice. Like in this particular case, there is sense about crying over spilled milk. This guy has done more damage than I think is probably necessary. But in my defense, that last fire bomb was a cheap move. I don't think I'm gonna like this item either. Why do I keep picking up items, huh? Answer me that. Yeah, I don't need to carry that around. Does it let you drop it while you're doing other stuff? It does not. It's interesting. Okay. Yeah, let's just drop it now. Go ahead. Oh, my hip if I hit the right button. So it may. I was just hitting the wrong button that entire time. I was like, oh well, this doesn't do anything. I guess you can't do this one action in the game. And it's like, no, Jocelyn, you can. It's just you gotta use the right button to do the job. And I'm like, oh, what a concept. I said, yep, what a concept. I could use a little fuel myself, and we could all use a little change. So, that is a criminally underrated song. People like it ironically, and I don't know why they need to like it ironically. It's a good song. Like, it's fun, it's catchy. You know exactly what they're talking about the entire time. Yeah, some of the ways they choose to describe it, a little on the silly side, but it's Smash Mouth. What do you expect from Smash Mouth besides silliness? If you're expecting like the next great works of Shakespeare or something, like, hate to tell it to you guys, but these are just like some basic white dudes from, I don't actually even know where they're from. Probably like New York. I mean, let's be honest. Let's just dodge out of all the paths. And now, all of a sudden, our key shortage has resolved itself. Does that mean I'm going to go into the shop? I don't know. You know what? I've got enough keys. I might as well. Especially since I got to go all the way up top. Like, this is going to be a long run, so we might as well, like, help ourselves out. I mean, just a little bit. I'm not asking for, like, a huge amount of help. Just a little bit of help. What do we got in here? Anything good? I mean, there's the car battery, which that is good. If we manage to pick up 5 more cents, I'll come back and I'll get. It's not the car battery. It's the quick charger or whatever like that. It's just a normal battery. It's not the car battery. Car battery would be like really good. I might actually. I mean, both of the items are actually really good if you have a nice active item. And this time we do. I mean, it's nice enough. It's nice enough for my purposes. Look at those dodges. You don't see those dodges every day from my channel. So you guys should just like be impressed by what I have got to hand out. Alright, we've got a lot of followers. I do love me some baby brimstone. Some little brimstone. Why? Because little brimstone can do so much good for you. It's always gonna be a little off like center, which is gonna be the big problem. But that's okay. Because we can just kind of enter rooms with it already charged up and then blast away. Now, how many times are we going to do that? I don't know. I can't tell you. I am not smart enough to give you the over-under on that happening. Oh, look at this room. Look at this room. Okay. Now, I was a little afraid that using those coins was going to be... Using those keys was going to be a little bit of a waste, but I see now that it was anything but. Let's a little brim down here. Thank you. There we go. See, and that is the wonder of the little brim. I'm not utilizing the little brim like really efficiently. Ooh. You're telling me that's, I was gonna say, that's all the damage that I'm doing? That's okay. Little brim, we're just gonna step in here. We don't have to blow up anyone. I know that you wanted to. Oh. I kind of just want to blow up some bombs, but I also don't want to use any bombs. I'm a stickler about using my resources in any game. I don't know if other people are the same way or not. But I'm like, I can't just use that. What if I need it at a far more critical juncture? And like, part of me just wants to be like, what's a more critical juncture than the one that you're at literally right now? Can you answer that for me? And a lot of times, the short answer to that question is no, I cannot. Okay, so I need to stop trying to play Chu Little Brimstone Strength and instead let him like just get in some like supplemental damage. Bad trip. You know what? I agree. That was a bad trip. We're gonna kill ourselves here to come back as a stronger version of Lazarus. And then we immediately pop that. And now we're gonna be set for the rest of our days. Except for when that guy just destroys us. I see some stuff I like here. But is it enough? I don't think it is. Oh, that was silly damage. Well, I'm about to die. So, whoops. It was silly damage because I wasn't paying attention. Like, let's be honest. Like, the damage that I take is never my fault. Though, oh my! I should have died there. Can I? Like, I am brave enough to admit that. Yeah, let's go. Let's go fight this boss with no HP. And lots of stuff just kind of beaming around the circle. And by the circle, I mean the room. I don't know why I called it a circle. Oh, I don't even know what hit me there. How much time has elapsed? Let's give it one more go. I'll be honest, that whole run, I was off kilter from the beginning. That early teleport bill, it screwed me up, and like, it shouldn't have. I should have been like, oh hey, free item, free like great item at that. Like, it wasn't even like a terrible item, but it sent me down a path that I couldn't recover from. Cause like here's my ideal way to play Lazarus. My ideal way to play him is you die on the first deal with the devil. Like, that's it. That's all that you do. And then you come back. You have a full thing of life at that point. And by a full thing, I mean like a whole bar. And then hopefully you have some ways to like heal yourself. Nothing like spectacular or anything like that. You know what? This would be a great candidate for this. I'm glad that they all kind of popped right in the middle there. That really helped out my strategy. Kind of definitely not hoping that they would spread themselves out just a little bit. If we get enough coins on the first floor, that means that we'll have a chance for the arcade on the second floor, which could help us out. It could also doom us, but it could help us out. Oh, there's more flies over here. I was like, why is there only 2 flies in this room? And then I found the rest. I don't even remember what this does. Stem cell, that must like regenerate my HP. I mean, should I have picked it up? I don't know about that, but I did. And that was nice. That was a good place to use that bomb. Is that your power? Is your power just that you can have as many of these floating around as you want? Because I thought normally you could only have Chew until you used your little like special ability. But I mean, clearly he's doing okay. Whoopsies. Okay. Beat the first boss. Didn't take any damage on the boss. We took damage elsewhere. But on the boss, we're off to just a great start with our items. We're not. Those items are not strong items, let's call them. I'm not going to say they're the weakest items you can find, but I will say that unless you get like all 3 of the mom's items at once, you probably don't care for any of the mom items. Oh, okay. There we go. Okay, I can defeat these. Let me just kind of come up there, come down there. There we go. See, I wasn't scared. Were you guys scared? I wasn't scared. I'm just gonna blow this up to see if I can get 1 spirit heart. Nope. It probably would have been a black heart. Almost walked directly into the fire and the flames. Well, now, I mean, there's still a chance that we can get a deal with the devil. But there's also a chance that we will never ever see a deal with the devil ever again. But that's okay. Because regardless, we can still die on this floor. Like, it'll be okay. Little Chad. Not, I mean, exactly the item that I would love to see in here. Alright. Way to not do any work. I mean, in all fairness, probably shouldn't have used that in the spot where, like, people could come and go and are chasing me. That was beautiful. Ooh, and we got Little Rock. Little Rock, Arkansas. I know it's Small Rock. Still. You guys see that, the dude who put his feet up on Nancy Pelosi's desk is from Little Rock, Arkansas? Like, when I heard that news, I was like, yeah, no surprise. There's a reason. There's a reason he's from Little Rock, you know? Not that I'm saying Little Rock is bad, but also, Little Rock is not great. I don't have any first-hand experience, but I do have some second-hand. My wife had family there, and she always just talks about how kind of awful that entire place was. She was not a fan of it in the least bit. Well, I still have an outside chance of getting what I want here. Alright, let's pick it up. Well, we're partway to the mom transformation, so there is that. Okay. So here's what we're going to do. We're looking everywhere else just to see what else is here. We're not going to die on purpose right here, but we will die on purpose up in the fire room, I think. Because, like, why not? If we die by accident here, it's not the end of the world. What you got for me, huh? Explosive diarrhea. Okay. Alright, so let's come up here. Oh, let's not actually die in the fire room. I don't think it literally gives you anything whatsoever. But let's die right here. Oh, it gave us a coin. I'll take a coin. Okay, so now we're back. We're stronger than we have ever been before. Also, we're kind of bloody. We look kind of badass. We're wearing mom's underwear. We've also got mom's pearls on. Give me some lipstick, unlimited range, and the mom transformation. So this is a big floor for us. As long as we don't lose our soul heart, we're gonna get ourselves a deal with the devil. If we lose the soul heart, well, then I can't make any promises. What we got down here? Just 2 little guys? A heart? Don't really care about that. Will any of these drop in the middle? Yes, they will. I'm a little surprised that worked out the way that I wanted it to. Ooh, a sack is nice. I enjoy how much damage I'm doing right now. If I had Satanic Bible right now, I would feel much better about this run than I did on the previous run. And I know what you're saying. You're like, that seems a little silly considering how that last run went. You actually were doing pretty good until you ruined it by killing yourself. And I'm like, I know. I was trying to be smart. I was trying to play the game. And instead, I in turn was the one that got played. Who would have thought that something that I do would ever come back to haunt me and bite me in the butt. It's unthinkable. It is, dare I say it, unknowable. Oh, sorry, I don't know what I was shooting at. I will say though, it is kind of nice not having to play to Little Brimstone. And I know what you're saying right now. You're like, Jocelyn, you never had to play the Little Brimstone. That was something that you kind of foisted upon yourself. Yeah, and now I don't have to make that decision. So like, it's actually really nice. Alright, if we can get a magic mush, that would make my little face very happy. Oh, well, not gonna get it now. That's not a good one. I mean, it can be good, but for the run that we have created, that's not. That was a great dive. I didn't think you were gonna hit me, but they did. They did hit me. They're probably gonna be all in the middle. Excuse me? I must have got shot by a pellet. That's fine. A tier of their own. Don't get close to those guys. You fool. Okay. Oh my gosh. Why am I so bad? Huh? This might just be a double loss kind of an episode. I mean, I'm hoping it's not. You know what? I want to spend one bomb right there. What'd I tell you? Now these could be big. Ooh, that by itself is huge. Okay. Let's get these down there, because I don't want to spend any bombs. Do not want to do lazy worm either. What did we get? The Hanged Man. Not a terrible one. I'm going to pop Hanged Man right here, because these can be so valuable. And would you look at that? Nice and valuable indeed. We're still looking for our second item room. Don't know where it could be at. We're at full HP. Thank you, Rainbow Poop. It's gotta be over here. It's gotta be the exact opposite of the way that I just went. Let's get out of that little tiny walkway. The entryway. It's not ideal when people are throwing hand grenades all about. There's a time and a place for it, but that is neither the time nor the place for it. That is what you like to see. What do we got? Oh yeah, we're totally doing this. Like, why wouldn't you? Yeah, the 2 chances for guppy items. Like, don't mind if I do. Also, I got the mini-me mushroom on this, which is very nice. Is this it? Is this all you guys can throw at me? That's what I thought. Get out of my faces. I'm too strong for you. It's time that you recognize your superior. Yeah, I saw it coming. I was like, you dodged wrong there, buddy. I was kind of hoping it would just fall before it hit me. But we saw... And there we go, folks. That was 2 runs. 2 fantastic runs. Okay, you guys. Thank you for watching today. I want you all to stay safe. I want you all to stay healthy. And I love you guys. Alright, bye-bye.